Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey's right-hand woman. Is that fair to say?
It's her best friend.
Yeah, her best friend. She interviewed Lisa Leslie about a lot of stuff, but she also talked to her about Kobe Bryant. And we have audio of that, I believe. So here, this has caused a ton of controversy, and here's what she said in the interview.
His legacy is complicated because of sexual assault charges.
It's not complicated.
In 2003,
you just said it was dismissed.
Is it complicated for you as a woman, as a WNBA player?
No.
It's not complicated for me at all. Even if there's a few times that we've been at a club at the same time. Kobe's not the kind of guy, never been like, Lisa, go get that girl or tell her or send her this. I have other NBA friends that are like that. Kobe's, he was never like that. I just never have ever seen him being the kind of person that would do something to violate a woman or be aggressive in that way. That's just not the person that I know.
But Lisa, you wouldn't see it though.
Then how would you see it, Gayle?
You wouldn't see it.
How the fuck would you see it, bitch?
I just don't believe that.
Saw that you Instagrammed about Gayle's interview with Lisa. Are you disappointed in that?
I don't understand what the goal is. To be honest, after the man's passed away, what is the goal at that point?
I don't know. Do you think that it's unfair to his legacy?
I do think it's unfair, and I'm all for the actual movement and support of the movement. But is it for justice or is it for revenge? Because there's a point that the accusations they destroy everything, and there's no system involved. We're talking about problems that we have with the system, because the system doesn't work without good people. But if we leave it to the public court of opinion.
Gayle King, why the fuck would you ask some shit like that? I don't give a fuck who friend it is. I don't give a fuck she can Obama or Oprah. Why the fuck would you do something like that? Why would you do that to your people? You know what people going through, right? Why would you ask a fucking question like that, trying to tarnish somebody's image? You do that to your own black people. You sad. I'm finna fire your ass up. You sad, bro. People be talking, black people need to stop fucking trying to hurt black people for success. It's all the reason you ask that fucking shit for, to get your fucking numbers up. Give a fuck who you can to.
Gayle King, out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Bill Cosby has responded to Snoop Dogg invoking his name while slamming Gayle King for her line of questioning of WNBA legend Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant's infamous rape case. The disgraced comedian was referenced by the rapper during a series of Instagram posts that called King and Oprah Winfrey derogatory names for what he said was a misguided and unnecessary attack on Bryant after he died. Bill Cosby, who has maintained his innocence following his conviction for sexual assault in 2018, said he has always refused to be silent about his own plight and encouraged Snoop Dogg to do the same. It's so sad and disappointing that successful black women are being used to tarnish the image and legacy of successful black men, even in death, part of a tweet from Cosby's verified account said. It was posted Thursday afternoon, hours after Snoop's Instagram posts went viral. King and Winfrey have been vilified for seeming to scrutinize black men accused of crimes much more than they do white people, such as Harvey Weinstein, who is currently on trial in New York City for multiple rapes. Bill Cosby continues to tweet. Are these people that in need of fame, ratings and/or money? On behalf of myself, Camille and my family, thank you and thank you. My heartfelt prayers are with Kobe and his family, as well as with Michael Jackson and his family. May their legacies live on forever. The conversation around Kobe Bryant's life and death is steadily getting rawer and has resulted in some major backlash for anyone who brings up the 2003 rape accusations against him. Snoop then posted a picture of King with Harvey Weinstein, who's accused of sexually harassing, assaulting or raping over 90 women. Snoop followed by posted a picture of Weinstein with Oprah and the caption, "Did that fake-ass Michael Jackson shit to tarnish his name with them lying-ass kids, and here she is with a known rapist smiling and laughing. Fuck you and Gayle. Free Bill Cosby." With the Michael Jackson comment, Snoop is referring to Oprah's HBO special that followed the Leaving Neverland documentary where she interviewed Michael Jackson's alleged sexual abuse victims, Wade Robson and James Safetuck. Oprah received criticism for this after Neverland special back in 2019 from many people who believe that the late Jackson didn't abuse kids. In another post, the 48-year-old rapper posted a picture of Oprah with João Teixeira de Faria, a Brazilian spiritual healer who was sentenced to 19 years and 4 months in prison for the rapes of 4 different women. He was accused of abuse by nearly 600 women, according to ABC News. Oprah has featured him on her show before. Snoop wrote, "When? Or is it only blacks that y'all wanna interview and try and tarnish their reputation over accusations? Fuck both you hoes on behalf of the whole hood, you bitches not with us. Gayle and Oprah been on bullshit, so fuck y'all and y'all superpowers, funky bit." Meanwhile, Snoop Dogg's defense of Bill Cosby is jarring, considering the 82-year-old actor and comedian was convicted of 3 charges of aggravated indecent sexual assault. He was also accused of sexual assault or rape by at least 60 women. Finally, Snoop ended his tirade with another photo of Gayle King and Harvey Weinstein, writing, "What the fuck? Is this another one? It's adding up now, y'all not with us."
I'm finna fire Gayle King ass up. I'm finna fire your ass up. So you gonna ask this man doing all this shit and you black? And you doing that to your own people? I'm finna fire your ass up, Gayle King. You know why you ain't do that, man? You don't do no shit like that. Your own people. At a time like this, bitch, I'm finna fire your ass up. I'm finna get high and fire ass up. So she asking them about the old rape shit, about his legacy. Man ain't in the ground yet, bitch. Man ain't even in the ground yet, and you doing some pussy shit like that? Gayle King, ain't that the lady got the show? Fuck her show. Finna fire that bitch up. Give a fuck who she is. I'm man, why you gonna ask some?
You wait till he passes away to ask that question to his peers. Not just passing away, but an horrific death that we would never get over for the rest of our lives. That's when you wait to ask his peers about. The only woman that would do some shit like this is a woman that's not getting no dick. By looking at your face, I could tell you haven't had dick in a very long time. Your pussy has not gotten wet in a very long time. You probably have to add water to your period. I don't even know if you even have a husband. Is there a nigga out there fucking you? Because I've never seen Mr. King. Nobody has seen Mr. King. The way your face is set up, you're handsome. You would never be beautiful. You make me look so cute. I'm so disgusted with what you done today. Trying to destroy this guy's legacy. A guy that did nothing but brought. It's been painful enough for what we are going through as fans. They have to figure out what his wife is going through, what his other kids are going through. A man that lost his life with his daughter that wanted to take over his throne as a basketball player. I'm not sure what kind of crack, cocaine, weed, reefer pot, ecstasy that you took today before asking Lisa Leslie that question. I just hope God have mercy on you. I don't have the heart to call you the B word and call you out of your name because I have a mother. I'm just gonna just leave that. I just want to dick slap you.
So I was kind of proud that to know that we got dedicated government employees out there who will keep an eye on things for us. As far as the outcome is concerned, like it or not, it's over. I've had some verdicts that I haven't liked in my life, but I tried to honor it, make the most of it, and move on, and that's what I think we should do now. The other thing is this Kobe Bryant, Gayle King thing. I'm not the most objective guy when it comes to Gayle King. A few years back on national TV, she made a comment that it was inappropriate for me to be visiting my ex-wife's grave, something that me, my family, and friends on special occasions and birthdays and Christmas and stuff had done for years, and I couldn't understand why it was any of her business and why she would say that on national TV. I know this thing about Kobe, she's going to claim journalistic integrity. Whole lot of people got journalistic integrity, didn't feel that this was the right time to do that. There'll be plenty of time in the future to bring up all aspects of Kobe's life. Right now, we should be celebrating the greatness of Kobe Bryant. God bless Kobe and his family. I'm just saying, take care.
Fucking Gayle King. Goofy ass, nasty ass, disrespectful motherfucker asking the great, classy Lisa Leslie about accusations about the late, great Kobe Bryant. What Lisa Leslie should have said to you, what about the accusations that you and Oprah been freaking off for the last 35 years and Stedman is a beard for that? What about those accusations? Let's talk about those accusations, Gayle. Let's talk about those. Why do you even have a job? The only reason why you have a fucking job is because of Oprah Winfrey. But what about the accusations that you guys, you and Oprah, have been freaking off for 35 years? And then I would have followed that up with, why are you wearing Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs makeup on your grill? This ain't the motherfucking circus. Why you got motherfucking Snow White makeup on? You look doofy, Gayle. Fuck.
World. My brother just touched on it. I'm going to touch on it too. We not taking no Kobe slander, no disrespect, no nothing on Kobe name. So you can hang it up. If you want us to kick your dough in, if you want us to run you out of TV or get everybody to boycott you and all that, keep playing with Kobe name. You did? Keep playing with Kobe name. We ain't taking none of that. We got our own platform now. We in the media market now, so we control our own narrative. We're going to do this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? As you see, I always post the emoji, the fist emoji for everybody because we love everybody. But we love our race too. And we proud to be black. You dig what I'm saying? But we ain't belittling our own race to be successful. We'll never do that. You know what I'm saying? All y'all out there that's doing that, we coming for y'all. Gayle, you know you dead ass wrong. I was the first one to dress and not everybody on your ass. That's what you get. Oprah, you don't want to ride on you by Harvey Weinstein, but we gonna ride on you. Why you ain't telling nobody your spiritual healer is in jail for sex crimes? Speak on that.
I've been up reading the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. I started getting calls. What the hell are you doing? Why did you say this? What is happening? I did not know what people are talking about. So I've been told, or I've been advised, to say nothing. Just let it go. People will drag you. People will troll you. It'll be over in a couple of days. But that's not good enough for me, because I really want people to understand what happened here and how I'm feeling about it. I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's, to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview, talked about many things: his career, his passion, his sense of humor, the way he was mentoring other people, how he was starting his next chapter. It was wide-ranging. And yes, we talked about that court case, because that court case has also come up. And I wanted to get Lisa's take on it as a friend who knew him well, what she thought, where that should stand. And I thought it was very powerful when she looked me in the eye as a member of the media to say it's time for the media to leave it alone and to back off. During the course of the interview, I asked follow-up questions because I wanted to make sure that her position and perspective were very clear. And at the end, when she said it's time to leave it alone, as I said, I thought that was powerful. And I insisted that part be in the interview because I thought that it put a nice button on that part of the conversation. When the interview aired, we got a great reaction to it. I talked to Lisa last night. I believe that Lisa was okay with the interview. And I felt really good about the interview. So for the network to take the most salacious part when taken out of context and put it up online for people who didn't see the whole interview is very upsetting to me, and that's something I'm going to have to deal with them. And there will be a very intense discussion about that. I also want to say this. I have been with Kobe Bryant on many social occasions. He was very kind and very warm to me, and I felt that we had a friendly relationship. I, too, am mourning his loss, just like everybody else. I still am shocked by it. It's tragic and untimely, and the last thing I would want to do is disparage him at this particular time. And I hope people understand that. And that's why I'm taking this time to speak to you directly. I've never done one of these before. I've never done one of these before, but this was so important to me that I felt I had to say something. I don't want to sit up on a set and read a prepared remark. I wanted you to hear exactly where I'm coming from and how I'm feeling, and to let everybody know that no disrespect intended. And now I've got to go to work. I thank you for listening.
Man, oh man, oh man. The world is very different now. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Tommy Sotomayor, and we're back with another live TNN Raw. And we're about to break some news as, you know, Droopy, Gayle, the Lion King, Gayle King, has decided that with all of the backlash that comes, she does what most women do. Guys, you've been watching me for a while. What do women do when they get caught? Whenever you have a woman, especially a black one, and she gets caught, what does she do? Go on, tell me, what does she do? That's right. She lies. Yep. She goes and tells everybody, guess what? It was somebody else's fault. It's never her fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Somebody else did her wrong. Somebody else came in and caused the issue. And I'm going to put this on Instagram, but I don't know why, because they've made it to where my Instagram only goes out to 5 motherfuckers.
Good morning. It's Friday. That means it's Fuck You Friday. Gayle King, fuck you. Oprah Winfrey, fuck you. Gayle, let me tell you something. You and Oprah are the bedroom wenches of the white corporate media slave masters. You're going to do whatever your masters tell you to do, even if it means destroying black men. Gayle, that bullshit ass apology that you gave, we know it's bullshit. They pay you $11 million a year. So how in the fuck you gonna tell us you gonna go and get them straight? Bitch, you gonna do exactly what you've been doing, and that's follow your master's lead. Black folk, it's time for us to wake up and tell all these handkerchief head Negroes that want to deceive us that your day of being prominent is about to be over. Bitch,
Fuck you.
It didn't feel like CBS made her do it. It felt like she wanted to do it.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's why I understand that little weak ass apology she tried to make, trying to clear it up and make it like she really didn't know what was going on. You knew exactly what was going on when you got at Lisa. Lisa tried to be as compassionate as possible. She even almost cried to show you how much of a lady she was and how professional she was trying to be to back you off, and you still kept digging in. That's why I took off on her, and I'm going to keep riding on her till I see her face to face to let her know she's out of pocket.
Right,
Get
absolutely.
back in order. You got all that power. Get in order. Don't be doing nothing like that. We got people that look up to you, that worship you and Oprah and think y'all the greatest thing since grass, and y'all coming at black men like this. Y'all that came at Russell Simmons. Y'all did that documentary on Michael Jackson that was false. Y'all doing all false accusations on black men, but then y'all hanging out with Harvey Weinstein and Oprah's old spiritual advisor is doing jail time right now, 19 years for all kind of sex allegations, and she ain't said nothing about him.
None.
Hello, this is Gayle King. Gayle King, you dirty bitch, you. Excuse me, who is this? This Snoop Dogg. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Gayle, asking them dumbass questions about the motherfucking Black Mamba. Don't you ever disrespect my homeboy. Respect his family, you punk bitch. Snoop, it's CBS's fault, not mine. I want to see you and Oprah interview Harvey Weinstein, you dog-head bitch. I wonder...
Snoop, hey there.
Gayle King.
Yes, it's me. Hey, how are you?
Out of pocket for that shit.
I'm mortified.
Way out of pocket.
I'm so mortified.
What do you gain from that?
Not a damn thing, surprisingly. Now listen.
I swear to God, we the worst.
I say it every day, Snoop.
We the fucking worst.
I say it.
We expect more from you, Gayle.
Me?
Don't you hang out with Oprah?
Well, I do.
Why y'all attacking us?
Snoop, we're not attacking.
We your people.
Some
you
of
ain't
you
coming
are.
after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions.
And I should have.
I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one?
Snoop, who are you talking to?
Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
And black men. Your John Sally looking ass ought to be shamed. Your Ronald McDonald grandma built bitch. I believe that you and Wendy Williams the same nigga anyway. It ain't our fault that your ex-husband cheated on you with your friend. He cheated on you probably because you an asshole. And because you built like an Australian emu. Like a Spin Brush Pro. Like a brand new tube sock. Seem like you got a problem with black men. And I got a problem with your long Great Dane face ass. Your Frankfurter face ass. You G-Wagon back face bitch. Leave black men alone and be objective in your interviews. Tag 5 people in this video and y'all subscribe to my YouTube page, Comedian Boogie B. Don't let me stress you.
Good afternoon, it's Jess with the mess and my news is real. Gayle King feels bad for pressing Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant.
I'm mortified.
Come on.
I'm embarrassed.
That's why R. Kelly spit right on her lip.
When white folks can't defeat you, you said in your speech at Kane, they'll always find some Negro, some boot-licking, butt-licking, buck-dancing, bamboozle, half-baked, half-fried, sissified, punkified, pasteurized, homogenized nigger that they can trot out in front of you. I would ask you...
They are to us, and I think the last 24 hours for your best friend have been pretty difficult after that interview with Lisa Leslie about Kobe, and I just wondered just how she's doing.
She is not doing well. May I say she is not? She is not doing well because she has now death threats and has to now travel with security, and she's feeling very much attacked. You know, Bill Cosby is texting from tweeting from jail, and she's not doing well, and feels that she was put in a really terrible position because that interview had already ran.
Mm-hmm. It was over.
And in the context of the interview, everyone seemed fine, including Lisa Leslie. Mm-hmm. And it was only because somebody at the network put up that clip. Mm-hmm. And I can see how people would obviously be very upset if you thought that Gayle was just trying to press to get an answer from Lisa Leslie. But she obviously, all things pass. She will be okay. but she hasn't slept in 2 days.
What do you think about all that criticism?
I think the vitriol is, I think anybody can criticize anything, but the misogynist vitriol and the attacking to the point where it is dangerous to be in the streets alone, because it's not just the people who are attacking, it's the other people who take that message and feel like they can do whatever they want to because of it, you know?
You have built this community. That's what you're doing with this tour. That's what you do with your friends. We have best friends. We were talking about this last night, that if one of our friends was going through this...
It's you. There's no difference between you and...
What do you do?
You support them, and you know, I was on the phone with her this morning. I was on the phone with her last night. I was on the phone with her the night before. I think you stand in the gap. You try to be there for your friends, but this is very hard, because when you have social media and the force of social media, and particularly people who didn't see either interview making attacks. And I think everybody has the right to have their opinion, but to do it with such vitriol is hate and meanness. Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I am not angry that Gayle King asked Lisa Leslie a tough question. I am not angry that she asked her a follow-up question. I think that it went a little far. I also think that I can imagine Gayle King and Lisa Leslie's position, where Lisa Leslie has to basically go on about her friendship with Kobe Bryant, much like Gayle might have to go on with her friendship about Harvey Weinstein. And I think that it would be about the same answer. They never did it around me. What I find disingenuous is that if you did it the right way, if you ask a tough question and you ask a tough follow-up question and you believe you were doing your job, your vocation is journalist, why did you apologize? Why did you respond to the backlash? I understand what it's like for people to not like a joke that I've told or a position I've taken. But if I have done what I believe, there is no response. I understand you're angry, and I'll just have to understand it. If you can't take a joke, F it. I understand it. I think that it's disingenuous to believe that a journalist who's hired by CBS, the Tiffany Network, CBS has more viewers than any other network in the country. CBS also has 60 Minutes, which asks tough questions and does interviews that forward an agenda that they have. CBS, is, to a lot of people, is why we have Fox News. It is the answer to them. It is the yang to their yang. It is the reason people wanted something else. So to have an idea that you as a journalist were being tricked into doing an interview. The only reason Lisa Leslie was on that interview because she was Kobe Bryant's friend. And the only reason you had her on the interview was to ask her that question. It wasn't to talk about how he died tragically or his charity work or his relationship with his daughter. It was to R. Kelly him. It's exactly what it is. And I understand it. That's what journalists do. That's what it's come to. Do not then pretend like that wasn't your objective. Do not then try, because you get a little heat, to apologize. If you have done what your vocation is, your sworn vocation, why? Why apologize? You did what it is you were supposed to do. I understand asking hard questions. I understand asking people unpopular things at very tenuous moments. What I don't understand is not even-handed. I can understand you asking Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. I want the day when you ask somebody about Harvey Weinstein or Donald Trump or Jeffrey Epstein. I hope that you one day will ask Rush Limbaugh about his drug addiction. See, I don't have a problem. I don't have this thing where there's a moral equivalence. Well, they get to do it and you should too. I think that what these people are accused of should be asked. What these things about they're accused of should be delved into. But I think it should be across the board with everybody. I don't think you can say I'm a journalist and then say I've been taken out of context. Journalists never get to utter the phrase, I'm taken out of context, because that is exactly what journalism has become. I will take you out of context. I will do what I need to get people viewership, and then people will watch. Everybody in journalism understands if it bleeds, it leads, and that happens to be true whether it's you or me or anybody else. I am not convinced that you didn't understand. I'm not convinced that you didn't want some level of this. I am convinced that you don't get to play victim now, because that's exactly what you get angry at people for doing. Well, you get angry at somebody for going, oh, I didn't know, and they're misunderstanding me, and it's taken out of context. Here is the thing. You said what you said, you asked the questions you asked, and you have a responsibility to walk them down, to live up to them. The bottom line is this. It is not wrong to ask questions that make people uncomfortable. It's wrong to only do it to one group of people.